on the agenda of the UN Security Council since 1948 under the Indian-Pakistan question. The UN Security Council resolution on Jammu and Kashmir affirmed the right of the Kashmiri people to self-determination. Regrettably, these resolutions have not been implemented during the last 7.5 decades. Instead, the current Indian government is bent upon consolidating its occupation of this internationally recognized disputed territory through a series of legislative and administrative measures. Contortions, convulsions, outright lies, and brutal use of indiscriminate force would be a more appropriate way of describing these reprehensible measures. Mr. Speaker, history cannot be undone. It was India that took the Jammu and Kashmir dispute to the United Nations. One of India's founding fathers and its first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, is on record to assure the Kashmiri people multiple times of a plebiscite to determine their free will. In his letter of 21st November 1947, addressed to the Prime Minister of Pakistan, he categorically stated that Kashmiris should decide the question of accession by plebiscite or referendum under international auspices such as those of the United Nations. The subsequent Indian governments also acknowledged Jammu and Kashmir as a dispute. How can India's current leadership renege from these promises now? India must honor its long-standing and solemn commitment to the United Nations, to Pakistan, and above all, to the Kashmiri people. Regarding the plebiscite, the commitments under UN Security Council resolutions are sacrosanct and not affected by the limitations of time or space.
कश्मीरियों की आवाज़ को आज भी दबाया जा रहा है। उन पर आज भी जुल्म सितम का सिलसिला जारी है। निगरान वज़ीर आज़म अनवर हक काकड़ आज़ाद जम्मू कश्मीर की कानून साज असेंबली से खिताब कर रहे हैं। अभी आप तक पहुंचाएंगे न्यूज़ अपडेट्स।
इस न्यूज़ अपडेट को आप तक पहुंचाने के लिए हमारे साथ ताउन किया है
स्किन वाइट मॉइस्चराइजिंग लोशंस।